where I am now, online really wasn't that bad. And I think I've learned a lot, not only about how I learn best, but how this has changed.
And then I also found out that I definitely work better around others, because when it's just alone time, me time, I really slack off.
So you have to do things independently, and you can't rely always on a teacher. And I say I learn best in class than by myself here, because I procrastinate and I get distracted easily.
Learning a new schedule and just making sure that I'm taking initiative to do my assignments, and there's really no one next to me saying you have to do this and it's due tomorrow, and just the normal things that would go on if you were in person in school.
I also realized the importance of asking for help. I didn't really do that before the pandemic, and I realized that it's okay to ask people for help, and it doesn't make you any less weaker than a student. And yeah.
I guess the second thing I learned is how to keep like a level head about just like dealing with, say, being like stressed or whatever about stuff, and making sure I'm in the right mindset to be doing school and keeping on track with stuff, and not worrying about it all day or not letting it bother me.
This, I think everyone can say at one point they've had a really low point and thought that they couldn't do this anymore. Just the online school part, or maybe they struggled with turning in their assignments on time. For me personally, I just really struggled with the change aspect and not being able to see my friends every day, and just really doing this on my own. I mean, my parents go to work, my brother had school, so I was here most of the time, every day, alone.
One of the things she said was that we can endure a lot more than we think we can at the end of the day. And I think that's really inspiring, because I feel like a lot of us don't take the time to recognize what we've been through. And I think it's important that we all kind of take a reflection, like you said, and realize that this was our reality and this still is our reality. And I think we're doing a really great job at what we're accomplishing.
I learned that I'm really, personally, I think I'm good in like bad situations, I guess. Like when a lot of stuff goes wrong, I learned that I'm pretty good at making sure I'm okay in that situation.
So, what I've learned most this semester is that it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And I like to kind of like drag out my assignments and wait until the last minute to do them, but I've been able to really get on top of things and do things on time and complete them before or the day that they're due.
I think the two like big lessons that I learned is that, like, for the first time I like finally knew what it felt to have like really good grades, and not like doing the bare minimum. Like, I worked pretty hard to get where I was, and I finally, like, felt that feeling of feeling good about doing the most I could.
the pandemic is to just like push through and keep doing your best and to always like reach out for help. And I think like for me personally, being a successful online learner was making sure that even if I did bad, I just got back on my feet and kept trying, and I always asked for help. Like really before this like whole pandemic started, I really never emailed my teachers, but now I email them all the time or I meet with them so that I can get the help that I need.
And I honestly can't believe that online learning is coming to an end. Part of me like is so used to online learning that now I'm scared to go back in person. But I cannot believe that we have gone through all of these months and have completed for the most part online learning. It's been a roller coaster, and it's just crazy to think about all that we have overcome. And I think every single person should be really proud of themselves for learning how to online learn by themselves. Like, we didn't learn how to do this in school. This was something that you had to do on your own. No one was there to like push you other than seeing them from a screen, and you had to choose to get out of bed in the morning and choose to go to your Google Meets and choose to turn in your assignments on time. So I think that was a really big aspect of online learning, and if you did that, like, you should be really proud of yourself, because it's a really hard thing to do when no one's around you telling you have to do it. So I'm proud of myself. I think I'm proud of everyone else who was able to work through online learning and lean on other people if they needed it. And I'm excited to get back to school, but I'm nervous as well because it's going to be another big change, I think. But I'm ready for it. So